Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. The Yankees sweep the O's in Baltimore. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. Well, the New York Yankees, the Island of Misfit Toys, the Walking Wounded, continue to get wins and win series, and tonight, they come through in the game that was questionable. The Yankees didn't know what bullpen arms they were going to throw at the Orioles tonight and hope Cole gave them length. But the New York Yankees sweep the O's and win 6-1 tonight down in Baltimore. And these guys now are only 4 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays. Do you notice that the New York Yankees had 26 hits in 3 games against the Baltimore Orioles? The Yankees continue to win tough battles, close games with good pitching and timely hitting. That sounds like a formula that will work well in October and the postseason. And you know what? I heard a month ago, I was worried myself and the New York Nuts on this channel. They had 6 series coming up against teams that were above 500. They beat Philly. They beat the White Sox. They beat the Braves. They beat the Cubs. They beat the Mariners. And now they beat Baltimore. And guess what? There's no one on the team. And anybody worth their weight in salt is not hitting the whole year long. And somehow, some way, the New York Yankees figure out a way to be 16 games above 500. I know that watching them has been torturous with the way that the offense has been playing this year. But when we sit back and we look at the Yankees as a whole this year, it's miraculous that they are this far ahead of 500 with only 4 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays, with nobody being healthy on this team. And I mean absolutely nobody being healthy on this team. And with the 26 singles in this 3 games, I hope, I pray, and before I put my head down on my pillow, I go, please, God, let the Yankees be changing their approach, just like the Toronto Blue Jays changed their approach and beat the Tampa Bay Rays in a 3-game set, who we have a collision course with starting tomorrow in the Bronx. Garcia and Spencer Jones tonight, both with the long ball. Hell, even Ramos got involved. And the one thing I want you guys to remember about Garcia and about Ramos, they're just bridge guys. Okay? And what I mean by that, those were the 2 acquisitions Cashman got to bridge us until Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger come back. And those are the 2 guys we chose. Yeah, Ramos looks like he couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat, but Garcia looks like he plays good defense at first base, and the Yankees are impressed with his bat speed, and I think he can turn it around. We also have to keep into consideration the weight in which it is to play in Yankee Stadium and play for the New York Yankees. One of the guys came from the Nationals, where 7 people in the state care about the team. And the other guy came from San Francisco, where you could do open heart surgery during the game and no one would look twice. So there is an adjustment period. Heck, it's better than Joey Gallo, right? But the MVP of tonight, in my eyes, is none other than your boy, our boy, their boy. It's Gumby Yarbrough. And finally, they used this guy on August 20th the way that I've been asking the New York Yankees to use this guy all year long. What does Yarbrough do tonight when they have nobody in the bullpen and they need a middle relief guy to go a few innings? 3 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and gets the save. You know, in the 90s, they used to have middle relief guys like Ramiro Mendoza, who was used often during the week. When a guy doesn't have their stuff, a middle relief guy should be able to come in and pitch 3 innings. They used to be modified starters that just didn't have the stuff anymore, but could still go 3 or 4 innings. I know everybody in Major League Baseball can only go 3 or 4 innings, it seems like now. So when the New York Yankees had that 40 to 45 game stretch of them not going more than 5 innings, that's when you should have leaned on Yarbrough to have nights exactly like tonight. But we all know that Aaron Baboon Bubbles, Baboon, wow, has to have his feet held to the fire, not to run into the bullpen and start pulling levers like JoJo the Indian Circus Boy with a pretty new pet. Now, I want to go to the injury report, and this is a very important injury report. This is the latest one. It just came out about an hour ago. First, let's start off with Ryan McMahon. He's okay, thank God. Jammed his finger, got it evaluated today. He's day to day, but aren't we all? Aren't we all, folks? Aaron Judge news today. Started hitting progression, including hitting off a tee, which manager Aaron Boone said is going well. Previously, Judge had been performing swing-related pool exercises. That's how Jeff Paper Bagwell got those big forearms. Playing catch, running outdoors, and performing upper body exercises. Sounds like what I did today, but September is when they're looking to have him back. McMahon's day today. Bigfoot, has been hitting, including live batting practice. September. That's another guy. September. Do you notice a pattern here? I'll sum it up at the end. Cody Bellinger began a rehab assignment today, August 20th. AAA Scranton did well, was healthy afterward. No problems with the leg. That's all good signs. Max Fried, he has continued throwing, manager Aaron Boone said on August 18th, including the 19th. He had a side session. It was a good day. We are just being cautious with this and making sure to give ourselves the best chance to have him healthy the rest of the way. Sorry, whenever I read Aaron Baboon, it's the word salad origami that I have to twist it into. It's like the kaleidoscope of verbal salads from Aaron Baboon. Then we have Clarke Schmidt, tossed from a mound on August 18th and will do again on August 21st, preparing for live BP, which is a good sign. He's another one looking to come back in September with a bullpen role. Carlos Lagrange. Now, I remember us talking about him in the middle of the year coming in to help this bullpen. Do you remember when they detransitioned him from a starter to a bullpen guy? He got hurt. I was hoping it wasn't going to be Jabba Chamberlain 2.0, but when Brian Cashman was asked about him today, actually on August 18th, it's highly doubtful that he returns in time to make his major league debut in 2026. And especially with the stuff that this guy has, there's no reason to rush him back. They have plenty of arms, and especially when they expand the rosters in September, they can bring up Elmer Rodriguez Cruz and some other young arms. And where in the world is Luis Gil? Speaking of pitching, Cole was cold tonight. Didn't have his best stuff, but still muscled through. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, 1 home run. He's just ramping up for October. You got to remember, he's still saying that he's knocking the ring rust off from having Tommy John surgery. It still takes time to get back into game shape. He also said competitively and aggressively raising the level of his competitiveness. He mentioned that a few times now in interviews with Susan. And he said that I need to get into a headspace where it's like kill or be killed in the postseason, and that's what he's ramping up to. So he did another good job, and especially he got some run support tonight. And it's much easier watching the New York Yankees when they actually hit the ball. Wasn't it refreshing getting 26 hits against the Orioles and the sweep? So I don't know how they're doing it. The New York Yankees, the Island of Misfit Toys, continues to win. Now they're 16 games above 500, 4 games out of first place, and this is a big series against the Toronto Blue Jays Just like we said here and the New York Nuts said in the comments section, the Toronto Blue Jays, I think, still have their best baseball of the year ahead of them. We're going to see them in the Bronx, and you know how it's gone against them. We lost the last series. It's imperative that the New York Yankees win this series against the Blue Jays, keep this momentum going until they go against Boston and the big series against the Tampa Bay Rays. And I do believe there's still a rain out on the Boston series and the Tampa Bay series. So this last month of baseball with Big G, Judge, Cody Bellinger coming back, and now the division is going to come down to the last 30 days in September. It's the perfect time to like, subscribe, put that notification button on right here for New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. And don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. All the t-shirts are made in the USA, just like yours truly. Also, have you become a New York Nut yet? For $1.99 a month, you get twice the show for half the dough. The Monday Baseball Show with Mike from Pudgy Boy Sports. We're going to be covering it all as the last month in baseball approaches. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. See you tomorrow, Toronto. Good night, Toronto. Bye. That's your boy.
So
You
have the word
said he was.
Goodbye. That's my boy.